The Russian Foreign Ministry has vehemently denied that Moscow will use nuclear weapons in Ukraine. Last month, the CIA director said, given the setbacks Russia suffered in Ukraine, no one should take lightly the threats posed by potential to resort to tactical nuclear weapons.
We have repeatedly had to refute insinuations about Russia's possible use of nuclear weapons in the course of its special military operation in Ukraine. And this is a deliberate lie. Russia firmly adheres to the principle that there can be no winners in a nuclear war, and it must not be unleashed.
An international donors conference in Poland has raised $6.5 billion to help the war-torn country. Finland, the Czech Republic and Croatia and others have pledged millions of euros to support humanitarian and military efforts in Ukraine.
With President Zelensky, we discussed the idea of a Solidarity Trust Fund to support Ukraine, and at our last European Council meeting in March, we decided to create this Solidarity Fund. And this is a concrete expression of our commitment to Ukraine together with the help and support of external donors. And our solidarity efforts will focus on three key areas: humanitarian support, short-term liquidity needs and reconstruction. And we must act now to address the immediate suffering of the Ukrainian people, both in and outside Ukraine. That's why priority number one is to raise money for this humanitarian action.
A third operation is underway to evacuate civilians from the Ukrainian port city of Mariupol and the besieged Azovstal steel plant. Meanwhile, here in South Africa, Amnesty International led a demonstration outside the Russian diplomatic mission in Pretoria.
We are here to protest against the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, and mainly also to protest against the arrest of anti-war protesters in Russia by the Russian forces. We are calling on Russia to immediately release them, because since the beginning of the war in February, what you found that there are about over 15,000 people who have been arrested just for protesting against the war.
The United Nations human rights boss has told the UN Security Council that for over 5 weeks, in areas around Kyiv, Russian forces targeted male civilians who they considered suspicious. Russia has denied attacking civilians. Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.